Alright everyone, welcome back to another LEGO custom minifigures review. We're now on episode 11 of the series, but part 3 of our horror icon series. So we've got the last 4 minifigures to look at before we go to another theme next episode. So today we're going to be looking at Jack Torrance from The Shining, Beetlejuice, and these two special ones here, which is Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy from the Poppy Playtime game series. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the first one that we're going to be looking at is Jack Torrance, who was played by Jack Nicholson in the Shining film that was back in the 80s, I believe. And this was just a normal guy until he goes... I'll give you the synopsis of the story. So basically he's a man who goes up to this hotel during the winter with his family, and he's like a caretaker for it. And this hotel has had a serious past and all that, with all these things that have been happening. It's not like a curse, but yeah, some weird stuff goes off in the actual film. And he starts to deteriorate into a psycho, and it's such an iconic film. It's really cool. But let's go into looking at this minifigure, and it's doing the same thing from part 1. Not part 1, but part 1 of the series, the Horror Icons, episode 9, where I tried to zoom in like that. But I'll do my best to try and do it like this. So looking at Jack Torrance, I think the hairpiece is pretty cool. It's the same one that we saw for the Chucky and Pennywise one that we had last episode, just in a black colouring. His face is pretty detailed as well. He's got a bit of stubble, sinister grin, because he hacks down the bathroom door and it says, "Here's Johnny," which is a pretty iconic scene. Going towards his outfit, he's wearing a red jacket along with a blue and orange checked shirt with a belt going on, and he's sporting a pair of jeans with some lumberjack boots, I'm pretty sure. I gotta say, I really like the detailing of it. It is really cool how much printing that's just got onto this piece itself. Going on to the sides, he has got cuffs on his jacket, which you can see right here. And going towards the back is more printing, creases in his jacket, and the boots going across at the bottom as well. And he is, of course, holding the axe, which he used to hack down the bathroom door, like I said. Stick his face in it to scare his wife, because obviously he's been possessed and all that by the ghosts of the Overlook Hotel in the film, which was a pretty much iconic scene in the horror movie industry. Stanley Kubrick not being my favourite director of all time, but he did produce a okay film. I still prefer the Shining miniseries that came out, and it's about 4 hours long, so I managed to get through all that. But I like this minifigure. Again, you are not going to get any minifigures like this, so you know what you should do? Go and check out City Figures. The link is always available in the description below. Alright, going to our next one. Now, I do not know much about this minifigure itself, although I do know it's Beetlejuice. It did come with an accessory, but for one of the viewers that tunes into each video that there is, I'm not going to show that accessory because there may be some people that'll be scared of it. But yeah, this is Beetlejuice, who was played by Michael Keaton in the film Beetlejuice. Only seen the film once, but I know there's another Beetlejuice film called Beetlejuice. That's either out by now, by this video comes out, or it's not out yet. I don't know. But the guy's got crazy hair. It's very green, light green. His face is pretty spot on as well, with purple markings going around his eyes. A sinister grin with a black and white pinstripe suit with some black boots at the bottom. He's got a black tie on as well. Again, it's going towards the back as well with the detailing. I really like this minifigure itself, but I might need to go and rewatch the first film just to get myself familiarized with the character itself. I don't know if he's got another face. Actually, we did not check with for Jack Torrance as well. I don't think we did. He has got another face. It looks like it's more serious. Green going around his face and all that, which I don't really know much about we're going to just bring Jack Torrance back on for a second as well, because I didn't realise I didn't take his hairpiece off to see if he has another face. And he does. Looks like a more serious face, so looks like they both got sinister grins. Like, maybe these two can get along, have a drink at the bar and all that. They both got the same faces and now sinister grins. They got sinister intentions. Jack, you've had your limelight. Let's go back to Beetlejuice. But anyway, it's pretty cool, detailed. I don't know if the torso printing's been used before, but if it hasn't, that's pretty cool. The hairpiece as well, which you are going to see a lot more in the series to come, because I've got a few Jokers to look at as well, and I know a couple of the Jokers have the same exact hairpiece. But I really like the detailing on the suit and the face itself. It looks like he's got a mustache as well. I wish I can zoom in for you guys, but I can't. But I'll do my research to do more Beetlejuice lore in that, and I'll probably go and end up watching the second film at some point. But I like this minifigure. It's cool to have in my collection, and I'm glad to own it. Alright, let's end it off with a 2-for-1. So instead of like looking at them quite separately, these are from the same game called Poppy's Playtime, or it's Poppy Playtime. I think it's Poppy's Playtime. Never played the games before, though I've seen YouTubers play it. But I know the characters. We've got Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy. Now, of course, they're quite different with colour coding. But these are like toys that come to life, I believe. Like, don't quote me on it because I don't know the game that much. I might end up playing it on my main gaming channel. That's always available in the description below, so go and check that out. Go and subscribe to it. Look at the detailing. Like, I don't know much of these characters, but I do know what they look like on the box cover of each one. Pretty accurate with the sharp teeth and those crazy eyes that give me nightmares. They both got the same hands, which is pretty weird, because I've never seen hands like this on a Lego minifigure before. So obviously these two can't hold stuff, anything like that. They can't hold objects, because I think because they're toys, they're not meant to hold stuff. But they both got bow ties. Huggy Wuggy's being a bit more misplaced, while Kissy Missy's is perfectly in the middle. Also, Huggy Wuggy's being yellow and hers being blue. Both got fur features on it, along with yellow boots at the bottom. And if we just turn them around, I don't think there's more detailing on the air. Of course, they're not going to have a double-sided face, because they are. I think Huggy Wuggy was more like a statue than a toy. I've got no idea. I will play the game at some point when I don't feel scared doing so. But there's not a lot of detail on the back, except like a little bit of fur prints here and there. But these are the strangest ones that I have reviewed so far, because not only the hands, but you'll never see headpieces like that in a Lego set ever. And again, it's pretty cool to own. I will end up playing the games, and they're creeping me out right now as I stare into the camera. Alright guys, and that does it for part 3 on horror icons, also episode 11 of this series. This might have been the shortest one. I've over-explained stuff again, and I know I'm going to try and not do that for the next few episodes. But if you guys want me to do more solo ones, you know, like I did with Captain Jack, with the Rick and Morty ones, and the Spider-Man one that I did for episode 6, go ahead and let me know, because I think those did a lot better than doing 4 at a time. The series might end up being a bit longer as well, but don't worry, I've got more content coming to this channel very soon. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think out of all these, I don't know the film that much, but the Beetlejuice one has to be my favourite out of all these. And yeah, City Figures do a great job in doing these, and it's been pretty cool to do something besides Marvel and DC, which is what you're going to see quite a lot throughout these next few episodes now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this, and if you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. Go and check out City Figures, link is always available in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next one.